Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. I don't have any particular, well, I do have a topic going into this presidential election, this farce that got you people on the edge of your seats like it's some type of hell-bent horror thriller. But basically, I didn't have any scriptures lined up. This is just my thoughts in transit. Whatever come to my thoughts, whatever come to my spirit, I will speak on. Salaki, I'm actually trying to get out in traffic right now, but I'm gonna speak on it and just whatever comes to my spirit, because it looked like Trump is losing the electoral votes, or let me say he's losing. Look like he's losing the election, or the selection, should I say? But either way it go, whether this man lose or he win, it's all to fulfill prophecy, okay? Because think of it this way: let's just say if Trump do win. You got more Trump supporters out there, so think of it this way. It won't really be, I don't think it's going to be too much anarchy. I mean, I could be wrong about that, because Trump has a lot of supporters, okay? He has a lot of rednecks that support him. Democrats, on one hand, you got a lot of jakes that's behind it, and I can kind of see that the Most High allowed Biden to win this election, or this selection, because at the end of the day, it's really about who the elites want in there, all right? They already chosen. They already know who's going to be the alleged president of the United States of America. They already know. They're just playing games with you people, because you people are too docile to understand that your vote don't even count. Okay? What you're dealing with is a monarchy, which deals with one rule, or a single rule, the 1%. All right, which takes away the right and the choice from people. But see, you people waste your time. You go down there, you're voting. You know, you're putting your ballots in. You really believing in this system, this 270 votes, electoral votes, and you need 270 to win. Look, man, that has nothing to do with you. You think that they're really sitting back counting all your votes? They already know who they're gonna put in there. So all your mail-in ballots, all this and that, all that, it's all smoke and mirrors, all right? They're playing games with you people here. So I'm looking at it this way: if Biden win, all hell can break loose. You know why? Because you got a lot of Trump supporters out there that hate you Negroes. All right, and then when you look at this blue, it represents a lot of you Jake, you common folk out there, which you Jakes ain't supposed to be voting for anyway, because this is not your society, you know. But Trump is down by roughly almost 40 some points. He's down, and it don't look like he's winning. But anything can happen, because when they count these last states, they can easily say, well, Trump came back and win, or they can just put him in there at Electoral College. All right, they'll select them in there, so anything can happen. And on top of that, this thing may play out over a course of a week, so they may not get to 270 until next week. And like I said, they're just stringing you people along. You people have no say-so in these numbers right here. It's a joke, you know? And Trump is already talking about going to the Supreme Court because they're cheating, the ballots and all that other stuff. That's just entertainment, man. At the end of the day, Biden and Trump, they don't really hate each other, okay? They just appear to have division among you tribes, or among you people, because America is a very divisive state right now. It's in a very divisive state. Everybody's divided, everybody's against each other. But the upper echelons of the government, you know, they may have their bickering and their skirmishes and things like that, but overall, these men are not really that divided as you people are, like Yahweh Shai said in Matthew's 12th chapter. So let's just say if Biden do win, which the elites want him in there, then all hell can break loose, because for one thing, it's going to be rioting. Esau's going to really show his colors. But at the same time, you still got a demon in there. You still got an Edomite in there. So whether Trump win or Biden win, it's the same concept. We just was hoping Trump will win, because we know that DJ is the one that's going to get the ball rolling, man. We know that DJ is not going to hold back on rolling out this vaccination, you know, and bringing in these troops. And even then, if he loses, guess what? He's still president of the United States. So, of course, Biden can appear to win, and he may win. It's possible. But at the end of the day, Trump's still looking to call the shots up until January, his inauguration. January 20th to be exact. So at the end of the day, let's just say if Biden do get selected, right? And let's just say that DJ, he's still president of the United States. You got November, December, January. And let's just say if the COVID numbers just allegedly rises and all hell break loose and you have an attack on our soils of America. Don't you know if Donald Trump, the powers to be, if he suspend everything, if he suspend habeas corpus, if he suspend the Constitution and declare a state of an emergency, because technically we're under a state of emergency right now. So by their law, this election is really null and void, because Trump can always come back and say, well, we're under a state of emergency, until this lifts. Biden would never take office. And it's a lot that can go down from November all the way up into January. So you got to think on the lines of that. So don't let these numbers get your panties in a bunch. Don't even look at these numbers. This is all smoke and mirrors, man. This is folly. This is folly set in great dignity. All right? The numbers don't mean a damn thing, okay? Because at the end of the day, the mark of the beast is still the RFID chip. Biden blatantly spoke on that. He said, look, you will rule on that before your tenure is over. I can guarantee you that. So either way it go, I wouldn't care if either one get in office, man. But then again, Biden get in office, a lot of you Jakes are going to be caught off guard, man. Because a lot of you expecting this demon to come in and liberate you from your condition, but in fact, he's going to forward the affliction. He's going to put more hell on you. Before you know it, you are going to be getting inoculated. You are going to be going to these camps. You are going to be getting taken against your wills. Taxes are going to go up. The cost of living is going to go up. FEMA camps, the RFID chip. He's already told you what he was going to do. But yet, you people blatantly reject what's being put in front of your faces. That's why the Most High, speaking to the Israelites, said, why should you be stricken anymore? Only thing you would do is revolt and revolt. And there's several scriptures containing to this particular event, but unfortunately right now, brothers, I can't even seem to pull one, man. My mind is moving so fast this morning. It may have been the caffeine I drunk this morning, because I'm not a big cappuccino or coffee drinker, but, I wanted the boost this morning. I wanted to taste, so Salakia, if I don't pull any precepts, but quoting the scriptures and just bringing out this insightful information that you brothers can, follow up on. Because Jake gonna celebrate, oh man, we got Biden in office. People gonna be like, oh, child support checks, oh, welfare. No, FEMA camps, run for your life. Because at the end of the day, like I said, Trump is still technically the president of the United States of America until Biden's inauguration day. So don't let this 264 fool you, because we've watched Bush steal the election right from Gore, and Gore clearly won. Okay, Al Gore clearly won the election, which was a bunch of idiots then thinking that Al Gore, a known Satanist and a known Jeffrey Epstein associate, was gonna make anything better for people of color. We were very stupid to believe that, but hey, we was once in our ignorance, all right? Because at the end of the day, both these particular candidates, they're part of the same bird. You got the left wing and the right wing. They're part of the same bird, all right? It's nothing new. This is just what it is. This is the illusion that they putting on you people, because you people really believe in the schematics. You believe in the politics. You believe in the American way. Like I said, America is nothing more but a monarchy. All right. If you don't believe that, look up what they call the it's called the fuck, man. I was just doing the research on it yesterday. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. It's called the Triumvirate. All right, going back into the Roman Empire, what was known as the Roman Republic, but which was over later called the Roman Empire. All right, and the three heads that led that, you had Marcus. I think his name was. His last name starts with an S, or no, C. Crassus. You had Pompey. You had Julius Caesar. You had Crassus. All right, which I believe Marcus was some type of surname. All right, because there was a lot of Marcus's surname during the time of the Roman Empire, all the way down to Marcus Aurelius, which we highly believe it was a Jake. All right, but you had what they called the Triumvirate, which was the first Triumvirate, which pretty much ended with Crassus dying. All right, died in war because, for the simple fact, he thought that he could go out there and conquer as many strongholds as Julius Caesar was able to in his battles, all right, which he was pretty much the money behind the trilateral or the triumvirate, all right. He was very wealthy. Then you had this guy Pompey, and you had Julius Caesar that pretty much start having tensions, and they start warring with one another because, for the simple fact, Julius Caesar, I believe, Pompey married Julius Caesar's daughter, or I think it was vice versa, you know. And when she died, basically that started tensions between those two. So basically Julius Caesar had the remaining victory of them because he conquered Gaul, and also he fought what's this guy's name, man? It's such vast history, you can look it up. But basically, man, the first triumvirate basically was a monarchy, you know, which they all came together under their own, under their own selfish deeds, because they had a common interest to basically get individual power. And it's like what you see with the government today, the powers to be today, like the Democrats and the Republicans. You had the plebeians and the patricians, you had the aristocrats, you had all these particular regimes that was set up, not because they all liked one another or they all, wanted the same goals, but they all wanted the same goals as far as personal gain. And that's what this is all about. And you Jakes, you don't seem to realize that, man, because you're blinded. So when you go down to these polls and, you're putting in your bins, you got these elites and these Edomites that's sitting back looking at you like, how stupid can you people be? And we feel the same way, because how stupid can you Jakes be? Because you Jakes, man, you don't listen to the prophets. You damn sure ain't listening to the Most High. So what happens, man? Destruction comes. So, hey, if Biden get in there, so what? Trump in there, so what? At the end of the day, America's still going to be destroyed. All right, COVID numbers are still allegedly rising, and they're still going to go with their plans. And Trump can declare a state of emergency. If he loses, he can easily say, you know what, I'm going to lock this place down. And, hey, as long as this country could be locked down for another year or two, Biden would never take office, because once you suspend everything, the remaining president will become what they call a dictator. So, man, you tribes, man, you better wake up and get your head out your asses, because for the simple fact, man, you don't see what's coming down the pipe, down the wire. All right. I got one precept real quick, because pretty much, man, you tribes, you're gone, But anyway, this is the book of Isaiah 25. Matter of fact, no, I don't want that. I think it's Isaiah. Yep, 60 and 2. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people." You people are in gross darkness. All right, you're in gross darkness for putting your faith in a society and putting your hope in people that can't save you, believing in a nation that's not for you. You put your hope in vainglory, like it tells you in it tells you in the book of Isaiah, the 30th chapter, man. You looking for a people that can't save you. It says, "Gross darkness the people, but the Lord should arise upon thee, and his glory should be seen upon thee." So once you see that the prophets were bringing out the words of the Most High and his son, then a lot of you Jake's gonna try to hop on board and try to act like you were down for the cause, but in fact you were against the cause, because it's a shame that the Lord had to go this far out to show you certain miracles for you still not to believe. Like Yahweh say, look, if I perform miracles unto you, you still wouldn't believe me. So at the end of the day, man, you tribes, you just gone, man. And this election, this is the proof in the pudding. All right, I got one more precept here, and I'm gonna shut it down, because war is coming. That's the Spirit Apostle Ricard just uploaded a video called War, man. At the end of the day, war is coming. War is coming regardless. So if Trump loses and they select Biden, hey, you can expect these demons, these redneck devils out here. Hey, they coming at you, Jakes. Don't know, they coming for you, man. That's all I can say. They're going to burn these cities down. It's going to be riots and so forth. Whether it's today, tomorrow, or next year. Eventually, it's going to happen. So, hey, you Jakes, you continue to live up and live foolishly. But, hey, we ain't going to say we told you so. But this is the book of Lamentations 4. And I'm going to start at verses 17. It says, "As for our eyes, as yet fell for our vain help." This is vanity going down there voting. And it's really a sin according to the book of Deuteronomy 17 and 14. It says here, "As for our eyes, as yet fell for our vain help, and our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us." Look at this. These people can't save you, Jakes, man. Look at this man. You think he care about Jake? He don't care about you. You know? Look at this. And it was very rare that a Democrat was to take office after 4 years, but I believe Bush only won one term. Then I believe then the Democrats took over for 8 years, which was resulting in Barack Obama. You know? So we'll see what happens, man. You know, we're keeping our eyes glued to this thing. We're watching, but we ain't stressed out about it because at the end of the day, man, we got a kingdom to look forward to. And this is not doing anything before the benefits of the kingdom. You know, and it says, and they hunt our steps that we cannot go on our streets. Our end is near and our days are fulfilled. For our end is come, and our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven. There go that word eagle again. Look at the emblem. Hey, you're going to see the eagle, which is the symbol of Esau. All right. It says here, the eagles of heaven have pursued us upon the mountains, and they laid wait for us in the wilderness. All right. So, hey, anyway, this is just a quick lesson giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutations into the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball.